Tomorrow marks 1 month until the BC Liberals elect a new leader, and it seems each day another MLA is coming out in support of either Kevin Falcon or George Abbott. But public support seems to be leaning towards someone else. The results of an exclusive poll commissioned by Global News shows Christy Clark is favored by both Liberal Party members and the electorate as a whole.
I really believe that we need to think about families first in British Columbia.
Maybe it's because she's no longer in government, or maybe it's because she has a higher profile than her rivals. But one thing is clear, Christy Clark continues to lead the BC Liberal leadership field with both the general public and among party supporters themselves.
She's got the best image of any of the candidates, and when we ask voters who'd be most likely to get you to vote BC Liberal, more people mention her name than mention any of the other candidates combined.
An Ipsos Reid online poll shows Clark has the highest positive rating of any candidate with the general public, and she also has the highest net rating, which you get by subtracting the negatives from the positive impressions of people. Only George Abbott is even close to her numbers, while the rest of the field can't even muster net positive numbers. And Kevin Falcon has the highest negative numbers of anyone.
He's got the highest negatives of any Liberal candidate that we're looking at, and particularly among New Democrats. If they're trying to bring over some New Democrats, he's the least likely to do that of any potential candidate.
When it comes to the responses of just those who vote for the BC Liberal Party, Christy Clark again comes out on top, almost double that of her nearest rival, George Abbott, whose numbers have gone up since a similar poll before Christmas. Falcon, Mike DeYoung, and Moira Stillwell trail amongst these voters. And finally, when asked who would most likely get them to vote for the BC Liberals in an election, Clark again leads the pack, doubling the responses for Abbott. So far, with a month to go before the vote, it appears Clark and Abbott have distanced themselves from their rivals in public opinion.
George's numbers are pretty good. He does okay overall. He's certainly positively viewed by the public. As strong as the numbers are for Christy Clark, she still is a bit of a polarizing figure. She's not really someone that crosses over the left and the right. Her numbers are not great among NDP voters, so if the idea is to bring voters over from the NDP to vote Liberal, it's probably not going to happen much with her.